What's up, YouTube? Happy St. Patrick's Day. You gotta excuse the noise in the background. I'm sharing airtime with my little dude, and he's over there getting his playtime on. But I'm doing a video today, another one of my volumes on hip hop. If you've checked out my other hip hop joints, I have a series called True Facts of Why Hip Hop is So Whack. And I forgot what volume I'm on, but you'll probably see it in this video. But this one's called True Facts of Why Hip Hop is So Whack. The mixtape killed hip hop. So real quick, I just want to get into the mixtape and why I think the mixtape is one of the sources in killing hip hop. So real quick, if you listen to my videos before, I only state the facts. I'm not one of these guys that's gonna rant and whatever, and ramble on and stuff like that. I'm just gonna tell you what I really think, and to me, the true facts of why hip hop's not where it is, why it's not strong, why it's not successful, why it's whack today. So the mixtape, basically, for all you young cats, the mixtape came out in like it's early as the late 70s, early 80s, throughout the 90s, whatever. And basically what a mixtape is generally it was a cassette tape or a CD. It evolved into a CD, but a cassette tape that had a young and upcoming artist on it that rapped over beats to get put out to the masses. So back in the, today you have all this social media. You have Facebook, Instagram, Deadass, MySpace, all these different outlets, where people can be heard. YouTube, you can be heard anywhere, you know what I mean, and make it. Back then, there was a true art to like walking into Warner Brothers Records and saying, "Hey, look, I'm I'm MC Shock Value, and I want to be heard." And Warner Brothers getting security to escort you out because they didn't want to listen to your mixtape. They didn't want to listen to you or anything, right? So these artists, they figured out a way to say, "Hey, look, I'm going to be heard. I'm going to get all your artists on Warner Brothers, get their instrumentals, and I'm going to rap over them, and I'm going to be better than those artists. And I'm going to deliver that into the streets, and as the streets basically are going to be the judge." So you had people down in, let's just say I'm MC Shock Value and I'm in New York, and I start, putting out my mixtape for free, and I get it to my cousin in Jersey, and I give him to my boy in Philly and whatever, and, basically your boy in Philly's listening to it in his car, and somebody walks up and it's like, "Hey, what's that?" "Oh, that's my boy in New York. That's MC Shock Value." And it's like, "Hey, can I dub that from you?" Boom, you just dub it, cassette tape, dub it, and then you give it to somebody else. And that dude goes on vacation in Carolina. And that was the organic way of how hip hop got out there to the masses, through the mixtape. And you put your hard-earned craft into those mixtapes. It wasn't like mixtapes today. So you come into a mixtape today where it's like you have basically you have some young kid that comes up to you and is like, "Hey, look, you want to buy my mixtape?" Whoa. So not only did you not produce this, you didn't write this, but you want me to buy this mixtape from you over somebody else's beats. Like, what do you got on this mixtape? Is it all original? No. What you got on there? I got 50 in the club. I got Jay-Z, Can't Knock the Hustle. I'm rapping over that. But then I listen to it and it's like, in the club. It's like, in the club, da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like the dude changes it up to like, "Man, I'm a thug, da-da-da-da-da-da," or "I'm in the streets, da-da-da-da-da-da." Like, no originality at all, right? And then you trying to sell that, okay? So that right there, everybody and their mama was doing that in the early 2000s. So that was just killing hip-hop and the purity of hip-hop. The next phase of the hip hop. Like, well, if we fast forward to 2012, 2013, you got somebody that's like, hey, here's my mixtape. Is everything original on there? Yeah. Well, then it's not a mixtape. It's an album, right? No. This is not an album. This is like my recycled garbage that won't make an album. Okay, so why would I want to buy your recycled garbage? Because if you like my recycled garbage, you're going to really love my album. So I'm going to buy your recycled garbage. And if I like your recycled garbage, I'm going to buy your mixtape. Crazy. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. See, the way I see it is, like, there's only one you. My name's ayroq, and there's only one ayroq in the whole damn world. You know what I mean? No one can be a better ayroq than me. Prime example. Luis the Greek. Hey, come here. Come here for a second, man. Come here. Come here. Hurry. Come here. You're killing my time here. Come here. There's nobody that can be a better Luis the Greek than Luis the Greek.
Yes.
Show Alizé hat on and stuff. Go ahead. Go play, man. Nobody can be a better. Okay, hey, go play, man. Go play. So there could never be a better him than him. You know, he's the original. So the way I see it, you can't be a better 50 than 50. You can't be a better Jay-Z than Jay-Z. You can't be a better Snoop than Snoop. So nowadays, the mixtape is just an excuse. So if you put out some weak stuff, you just say it was a mixtape. So you got some marketing guy, some big, bold, rich guy that says, hey, you know what? I'm thinking maybe we should go ahead and put Lil Wayne on all opera beats. I think that would be hot. So they turn that into like a mixtape of Wayne rapping over opera beats or Jay-Z rapping over the Rolling Stone beats. You know what I mean? And it's like they can't lose because it wasn't on their album. It's like, So I'm kind of rambling on. So I just want to give you guys a quick metaphor on like the hip hop mixtape, the whole thing. So think about a deserted island out in the middle of the ocean, right? And you got all these MCs on the ocean, or all on this island, right? And basically, you got guys that are trying to build different devices to get off this island, and you got one guy that's like working out, doing push-ups. He's trying to swim and all this stuff, and he's working hard to try to get off the island. Now, out in the distance, you can see land, and that's what I'd say in this metaphor is the masses, people, right? So this guy's like, man, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna forget all this other devices and stuff. I'm gonna get out there and jump and try to make it. So this guy goes out there, he jumps out in the water and he swims and he makes it out to the masses. That's to me what an album is. You believed in it. It was your hard-earned craft and you did it. You made it. Now, mixtapes are nothing more than somebody with a life preserver on and they're doggy paddling. Eventually they'll make it, but this is the whack pussy way of how they made it. Or you got some rowboat next to the guy and with a rescue team in there just in case he gets a cramp. That's basically what a mixtape is now. And it is killing hip hop. So I'm running up into the 10-minute point, so I'm just going to say peace out to everybody. Be on the lookout for more videos from your man ayroq. Holla at you folks. West, y'all.